Good morning, everyone. It's Dr. Angie here. I'm a nurse practitioner in Navarre, Florida at Seaside Wellness. And happy Veterans Day. I want to thank all the veterans and their families out there a wonderful, happy Veterans Day. I also want to say to all the men and women serving or who have served, thank you so much for your sacrifices. Not many people who have had the privilege or experience to grow up in the military or be around family who have served in the military understand what it actually means to serve your country with honor. And you know, they say that less than 10% of the Americans actually enter into military service and serve their country, which is kind of sad because we live in this wonderful country where we have free speech and lots of things in our country that freedom. Most people in other countries don't have the luxuries that we do here. So it just warms my heart to know that if you or anyone in your family has served in the military, I just want you to know I thank you and I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart, because I know the sacrifices that you have gone through. I know that the pay is not what we expect. It's not for what y'all do and the jobs and careers you have and the deployments and the fighting on the front lines and, loss of life. I mean, the pay is nowhere comparable to any of the sacrifice that y'all make. And so I just want y'all to know how much I appreciate you. And thank you so much for fighting for our freedom and our rights here in America so that we can pursue our dreams and happiness and live in a free world. So thank you again. I really appreciate you. And I also want to tell you that in a previous card chat, we were discussing getting our thoughts in check, making sure that everything we are thinking about is positive, and our thoughts about our future, our goals, our relationships, and things that we want to accomplish in our life, and setting that in motion by speaking it out loud, thinking it, and receiving what we are thinking by elevating our energy vibration with feeling that we already have it. That, yes, I have that money in the bank. It's on the way. Yes, I have this career. I have the job that I'm asking for, and believing it from the bottom of your heart so that you can manifest this in your life. And so that brings me to today's car chat thought, where I'm sitting there thinking last night, I can clear out my negative thought and put some positive ones in, and even go over some affirmations about myself of I can do this, I'm smart, I have all the tools that I need within me to be able to accomplish this. But sometimes it's really hard to get that negative thought out and try to focus on the positive one and focus on the affirmations. And it's because that negative thought just keeps poking at the inside of your brain, and it keeps saying, aha, I've got you. You can't tell me that positive thought's going to be real. You can't tell me you believe it. And it becomes annoying. And so one little technique that I like to do is sometimes I don't know if you've heard of the rubber band technique, but here's one. I don't know if you can see it. It's on my wrist. And yes, it's there for my hair sometimes, but during the moments where that negative thought won't quit tapping at my mind and telling me that I'm flipping wrong, I have to sometimes take that hair tie or rubber band and smack the heck out of my wrist. It's something that kind of wakes me up or alerts to me, hey, the rubber band that just smacked me is real, but this up here that keeps tapping my brain and saying, no, that's not going to happen. You can't do that. You're not smart enough. That is got to stop. So if you need to smack your wrist with a rubber band to snap back to reality, or you need to tell yourself, stop it, or you can tell that thought, cancel. I'm not going to listen to that today. That is not me. That is not true. And then you start putting your positive affirmations back in your mind and focusing on those. And then eventually your mind will be trained to not accept the negative thoughts and to keep receiving the positive affirmation thoughts. So that's just one little technique that I like to do. And I thought about it last night when something kept tapping at my mind, and I was like, I have got to share this with y'all. There are other techniques that you can do, the stop it, the cancel, and the rubber band technique. I like to call it my snap back to reality. So try a few of those, let me know how it works. Another car chat series we might have starting either tomorrow or the next day. We're going to go over a mindfulness exercise. I like to do that. It's my adult timeout time. Sometimes I have to just shut the door in my office and get real with myself, get present. It's like a really nice grounding technique. It'll get your heart rate down and help you focus and regroup your thoughts. Also helps really well with anxiety. So, all right. Hope you learned something today. Let me know how it works for you. If you have any other questions or want to just chat offline, send me a message and keep me posted on some topics that you would like to hear about. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And again, happy Veterans Day to all you who have served. And